2. And now you see LeBron in the 3 spot. Well, here's a little comparison. LeBron needing 2 points to pass, and James drives, lays it in. He passes him for the all-time scoring list 3rd position. Let's compare how they got all their points. All right, in the paint, Kobe, 11,084 of his career points came in the paint. That's 33%. LeBron, 46%, 15,800 or 480. Both pretty decent free throw shooters, right? And clutch time, stick those guys to the line, put the pressure on these guys. Kobe, 8,378 of his career points came at the foul line. That's 25% of his total points. Good stroke. LeBron, 7,311 of LeBron's career points. That's 22%. All right, move on to mid-range because free throws got boring for us. Kobe, 8,700. That's 26% of his total points came from mid-range. LeBron James, 5,410. That's just 16% of his mid-range points, total points. Three-pointers, Kobe, 16%, 5,481 of his career points came out there. LeBron, 16%, same thing, 54-54. LeBron finished the night with 29 points in the loss, bringing his career total 33,655.
All right, we did some back-of-the-envelope math. Dave McMenamin has been on hand for at least 10,000 LeBron James points in his career. He's with us now on SportsCenter from that gym in Philadelphia. Dave, what made passing Kobe different for LeBron than some of these other great legends, Hall of Famers that he's passed along the way?
Well, last year when he passed Michael Jordan, it was an emotional time because it was kind of a guy that he looked up to like a mythological hero. Kobe, it's a different story. Kobe was someone that reached out to him when he was in high school, gave LeBron a pair of his sneakers back in 2002 at NBA All-Star Weekend in Philadelphia. LeBron wore those sneakers the first time he played Carmelo Anthony in high school. That same weekend, Kobe Bryant went on to win All-Star Game MVP in Philly. So LeBron said it was just so surreal to have this moment come full circle 18 years later in the same city. Now I'm wearing the same jersey that Kobe wore for his entirety of his career. And really just a reverent, reflective LeBron James we got to spend time with in the post-game locker room. Yeah, the Lakers lost tonight, but in the context of a 17-year career, this was a moment where LeBron was able to kind of stop and smell the roses rather than think about the 82-game grind of this Lakers season.
We listened live on ESPN News to his press conference there in the locker room, and it appeared that he had about 33,000 stories about Kobe Bryant in terms of memories. Which one of those stood out to you?
Well, one thing that stood out was he thought about one of the NBA greats who's passed away, the former TNT broadcaster Craig Sager. And he said, I remember playing our last All-Star game together, Kobe's last All-Star game, where Kobe was being interviewed by Craig and LeBron went over and video bombed the interview. And he just remembered that was one of the first things that came to mind. He mentioned, obviously, playing in the Beijing Olympics together and going to watch Michael Phelps compete in his Olympic swimming events. And then again, of course, that memory going back to high school. LeBron said he wore a size 15 back then. Kobe only wore a size 14. But since Kobe gave him the sneakers, he had to wear them. I asked LeBron afterwards, like, hey, do you still have those sneakers? He goes, Dave, come on, they're Adidas. I'm a Nike guy. I'm like, oh, it means you threw them out? He's like, my mom might have them somewhere tucked away.
Oh, yeah. Sentiment ends at sponsorship deals. That's Dave McMenamin. Hey, we'll talk to you in another, what by my count, 3,300 points when he passes Karl Malone. Thanks, bud.
To be 3rd on the all-time scoring list, LeBron James warming up for that and wore the shoes out of respect there for Kobe. A little message for him. First quarter, LeBron, 17 away. Ben Simmons, the pass, ripped by LeBron, goes farm to table and in. So now 15 and now 14 because he made the free throw. LeBron working, 12 away. Now second quarter. Still 12 away from getting that mark, and he's just going right to the hole. All right, 14 points at the half. Just needs 4 more to pass Kobe. Lakers were down 9 at the break. LeBron still needing 4 in the third quarter to pass Kobe. Anthony Davis, where is he? Right there, 2 away. Meanwhile, the Sixers were starting to pull away, up 13. Tobias Harris put one in the air. It's a 16-point game. Now it's 18. Harris doing math. 2 more, taking over this thing. Harris, get a little closer. Sixers up 22. He went for 29. Next Lakers possession. 2 away from passing Kobe. And there they were, people all up in his life. But he puts it home and passes Kobe Bryant to be number 3. Congratulations all around, even from the mascot, LeBron. 18 to that point. We get the full game presently. Kobe Bryant went to Twitter, continuing to move the game forward at King James. Much respect, my brother. And he puts the number of points after the game. This sounded like this.
I mean, it's just too much. It's just too much. The story is just too much. It doesn't make sense. And just to make a long story short, now I'm here in the Lakers uniform in Philadelphia, where he's from, where one of the first time I ever met him, gave me his shoes. He won All-Star Week. It's surreal. It doesn't make no sense, but the universe just puts things in your life, and when you live in the right way, or you just giving everything to whatever you're doing, things happen organically, and it's not supposed to make sense, but it just happens. I'm happy just to be in any conversation with Kobe Bryant, one of the all-time greatest basketball players to ever play, one of the all-time greatest Lakers. The man got 2 jerseys hanging up in Staples Center. It's just crazy. It's cool to know that you have the support of one of the all-time greats that ever played this game, and someone that you admired, to be like on the floor, and do the things, win championships, be young, and be remembered. You know, you don't have that much time to play this game, and you know, if you're able to be remembered, you know, for the great things that you did, the positive things that you did, you know, making people feel, you know, great about what you did, that's a pretty cool thing. So I wrote on my shoes tonight. I think I put Mamba for life, 824 KB, because it's really that mutual. So.
LeBron, very humble in the moment, extending all the praise to the guy he just passed. So we compare them here. Bryant, the more explosive scorer of the two. LeBron holding the edge in 30-point games, but Kobe scored at least 40 points 122 times, almost doubling LeBron in that category. He also scored 60 points in 6 games in his career, compared to just 1 for LeBron, who's now 3rd place all-time in NBA scoring.
Can I interest you in the outcome of this game?
Sure.
All right, I'll read aloud. You can follow silently along. There's Ben Simmons. He is the bejeweled kangaroo necklace that he likes to wear when he's not sporting that Philadelphia Sixers uniform. Sixers were up 22. Simmons got a layup. They're up 18 here. Less than 30 to play in the 3rd, and Simmons one more time. He had 11 points in the quarter. Sixers were up 12 going to the 4th. When did the $5 action in this game start?
Down about 16.
Okay, 4th quarter, Lakers making a run, down 12 here. LeBron, turnover, loose ball comes to him, and then he's like, yeah, I might be getting older, but I can still do that. Giving opponents headaches. For the younger generation, if this had been an actual old-school Philly highlight, Daryl Dawkins would have broken that backboard. Alex Caruso, LeBron. Yeah, laugh at our male pattern baldness, because look at that, how we just teamed up on that cool alley-oop. Lakers down 8. Chiefs getting a little more binding. Contavious Caldwell-Pope now is within 5. 11-2 runs. Sixers need a timeout. That $5 action putting the heat on them. Al Horford, calm, strokes that. He had 16 and 6. Leads double digits, and one more time, Simmons. How about if I just finish that thing off? And he will. 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists. That's stuff in the scorebook for Ben Simmons. Lakers, big night for LeBron. They come out on the wrong end of this thing, though, 108-91. Then there's this, right? So the Lakers enter tonight's game with the best road record in the NBA. No help against the Sixers. Philly, 21-2 at home. That's tied for the best record in your own gym, along with the Milwaukee Bucks. So sometimes you just go on the road and the other team's better. So LeBron in the books. We got our man in the locker room, Dave McMenamin. Interesting takeaways from the unique history between these two men, Kobe and LeBron. That's ahead here on SportsCenter.
All right, Karl Malone.
We got our man in the locker room, Dave McMenamin. Interesting takeaways from the unique history between these two men, Kobe and LeBron. That's ahead here on SportsCenter.
All right, Karl Malone.